Let's talk about it for a second. I am a gamer at heart. Growing up, there was no better feeling than booting up your GameCube, PlayStation, Xbox 360, whatever console you had, and playing games all day with your friends. The joy one felt of being able to escape this reality into the gaming world, such as Halo, Zelda, Kingdom Hearts, Batman, Final Fantasy, Skyrim, was like no other. Every single game that dropped in that time was a hit. However, games today suck. Like, there are a few games that come out that are good, like Baldur's Gate, Elden Ring, Last of Us. But now, gaming is just a bunch of copies and cash grabs. I swear, if I see another Souls-like game with Battle Royale, I'm going to lose my mind. Gaming studios today are scared to be different. They follow whatever game is successful with one or two tweaks here and there and call it a day. Unless someone breaks that pattern, I'm afraid we're seeing the end of gaming. Anyway, all this is to say, I love this game. I love this game so much. I've never played a game like this before, and I'm sure there are a lot of games like it, but this is new to me. I don't know how far we'll get in this game, but I want to see as many endings as possible. All right, so for this playthrough, not going there, we're not slaying the princess, we're not falling in love, we're not doing none of that. This time, we're gonna turn around and leave. And also, I did go back and redo the ghost part just to see what other endings I can get. I did get another vessel. If you guys would like to see that, let me see if we can at least get 20 likes on this video. All right, back to the regular program. All right, so this time, let's turn around and leave and see
Seriously?
where this takes
You're
me.
just going to turn around and leave?
Yes,
Do you even know where you're going?
absolutely. I don't even know how I got here. If I'm being honest, where am I? Where did I come from? I am lost. Take me home. He said, do I know where I'm going? Absolutely not. I have no idea where I'm headed.
Fine. I suppose you just
I'm gonna be honest.
quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Exactly.
Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Exactly. Because we've already seen what happens. We know not to trust the narrator. I was on him since day one. Listen, I had no faith in this man at all. Oh, we know what we're talking about.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
He's cheating.
There is a cheetah in the forest!
No, honestly, this is so unfair. I don't even want to go here. Ooh, I can't stand the narrator. He gets on my nerves. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm locked in. I have to go here. There's no other way. Can I turn around? Oh, nice. All right, yeah, I'm gonna turn
Really
around and leave
keen on
again.
wasting everyone's time,
I'm not
aren't
going
you?
there.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
They say good. Honestly, we finna be a little sassy. I want to give the narrator a hard time. I want to make this as hard as possible. I want to get on his absolute last nerves. You know what? Maybe everyone should die, and it's what they get for dumping me in the woods, asking me to kill someone for them. Man.
When I said
Stand on
everyone,
business.
I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
I don't know, because every single time I've done this, it's always ended badly. I don't think it's in my best interest, narrator.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again.
Cheetah!
Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
You can bring me here as many times as you want, narrator. You're gonna have the same results every single time. I'm not
There's
going in
always
there.
a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Why the music's out?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Okay.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. From every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
What's going on?
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yeah, I hate you, narrator.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Just like that? Okay, wait.
You're on a path in the woods.
Wait, what's
And
that?
at the end of-
What is this? I'm outside, but I'm not. It's like I'm enclosed in like a cage or something.
You're here.
Yeah, those walls weren't here last time.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Alright, here comes a new voice.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience. He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
I like this guy. We are on the same... Okay, we are on the same page. Oh my gosh, I hate the narrator.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Alright, so we know we're not slaying the princess. There's no way I'm going to the cabin. I don't want to do that. So I don't want to stay in the woods forever. Let's lie and see what the narrator has to say.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
Dang it.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
So do I have no choice but to go in the cabin? That's crazy. I don't want to though. Actually, I kind of do. Take that back. What? Okay. So I haven't had any contact with the princess in the last chapter, in chapter 1. So what does that mean? What is she gonna be in chapter 2? Because she always represents whatever I am in chapter 1. That's what chapter 2 is. So what is she gonna be? I didn't even come in contact with her. Let's find out.
The cabin
Whoa.
interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
If it's giving me that option, I'm 100% throwing it out the window.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
I'm not taking the knife. Into the basement. I don't even want to approach the mirror. There's no
The
point in
door to
doing
the
that.
basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Okay. So is this all the cabins in chapter 1 like intertwining with each other?
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing to kill?
No, thank you. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like that. Okay, so we can either take the harsh stairs, center stairs, or the soft stairs. Knowing this game, each staircase probably takes you to a different ending, which is cool, but also sucks because I can only choose one and I want to see all three of them. All right, let's take the soft stairs.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Okay, this might have been a mistake.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Wait, what's happening?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations
Bro, whose
dull and
8-year-old
then
drawing
vanish.
am I in?
The only
What's
things
going on?
experienced are the endless, repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Is that it?
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Whoa.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel
Wait,
so
how did I end up
strange.
here?
Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
No, we shouldn't.
Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
It's because I didn't take the knives, because I didn't listen to the narrator. Gosh, I hate the narrator. Wait, we still haven't found out what her name is. Does she have one?
You can call me Princess,
Okay.
if you'd like. Princess.
There's two of them now.
As
Wait,
the
what's
princess speaks
happening?
again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Am I in the multiverse? What's happening?
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yeah. Oh, I think this is my favorite voice. This might be my favorite one. He just wants the chaos, and I love it. Wait, these three are combined. Why are they combined? I want to try and free her. Why are they combined? Come on, Slay the Princess. I was talking so good to you. I was talking so good about this game, but if you're doing stuff like this, I don't know. Worst game of the year. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Okay, this one might be my favorite ending. Honestly, this is so cool. I feel like I said about every single ending. How many of these can I get though? Hold on, there's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, I love where this is going. I'm so excited to see how this ends.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
Okay, this little slay her thing is getting old, narrator. You're gonna have to do something new. You're gonna have to, I'm getting tired of this.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this
Getting
place?
old, narrator.
Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers?
I want a million princesses. Okay, I'm gonna ask one more question and then I'm gonna see what this is about. Cause I'm thinking maybe by clicking this, it does all three options, but for different princesses. Let's see. I'm gonna do this question first, and then I'm gonna click on this one just to see. Cause I feel like I'm running out of options. I don't think there's gonna be too much of like difference that I could do.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Of course not.
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
See, you did it again. You did it again. You had me, then you lost me. That was such a turnaround. You didn't even give it a second. That was instantaneous. You can't at least wait for me to like consider not killing you? You wasted no time showing your true colors. Now I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
So only one no. I can't click on anything else. I have to. I'm clicking the very top because that's the one I want to do. I want to try and free her. So let's see if it'll give me that option, but I think it's gonna select all of these.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Okay, so I was right. So it was grouped up for a purpose. Like it was grouped up on purpose. By me selecting that, I'm doing all of those choices just in these different multiverses. That is so cool. That is why I love this game so much. I have never seen a game do this ever. This might be one of my favorite games of all time.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Okay, so it looks like the bottom one, I got the knife. Bottom right, grab the knife, we're slaying her there. Top left, I'm freeing the princess. At the very top, I can't tell if I'm stabbing her, if she's stabbing me. The blade is pointed to her, so I'm thinking I'm stabbing her. And the bottom left and top right, I am leaving. I'm either leaving or I'm going to retrieve the blade. One of those two.
But this... we can't...
Okay, are they all forging into... Oh my goodness.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
The narrator's
falls
gone.
apart. I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around. It's all so uncomfortable.
Yo, get this off my screen, man.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
I don't want to touch you.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Nah.
How surprisingly sincere.
Yeah, no.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
What? I literally didn't. I didn't even go to the cabin. I didn't do anything.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Oh my gosh. I'll do my best. That's my best. That's what you got. Go into the abyss. You approach the mirror. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've unraveled. Okay. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. And we're back here. So wait, am I almost done with the game?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
I'm at the end? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Ooh, okay, hold on. When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? This I want to know. Honestly, this is the best question I've gotten being here so far.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Yes. Yes, he does. And when we find him, me and you. All right? We're gonna have to get some answers.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Wow.
You're on a path in the woods.
Wow. Okay. So this next playthrough is my last one. That's crazy. Hey, we're reaching the end of the game, y'all. Next video is the last one. We'll finally get the answers we've been looking for this entire time. Who the narrator is, why he wants Princess dead, what the final vessel looks like when the princess is complete. And I have a theory as well about the narrator and the princess. But I have that in my playthrough where I went back to the ghost and questioned her some more. So once again, if you guys would like to see that, get this video up to 20 likes. Once that's done, that'll be the next video that drops. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.